I love video games, but I hate Overwatch. And yet I play it for hours on end because it's a good escape for me, and Daryl likes it, and we have fun with it, even though it makes us angry from time to time. So today in Surviving Real Life, we're going to go over our top Overwatch characters. But before we do get into that, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more content from Surviving Real Life. So Daryl, let's get into this. Before we get into the characters, though, really quickly, why do we put ourselves through Overwatch? Why do we like this game? Why do we play it?
I don't think you like it. I think it's just you want to play video games with me so bad because I carry your ass. Let's just be honest.
Yeah,
No
I had it. I really
comment.
enjoy it.
It has its moments. It's a love and hate kind of game. There's no in between. There's no like, let's go on and play Overwatch and be like, cool, let's just shut it off because we're having fun. It's either you're absolutely loving the game because you're winning, or you're hating the game because you believe Blizzard sucks with their competitive cues, even though they probably don't. It's just us that are bad. But we still have to blame somebody else because whoever admits they're terrible, right?
Well, exactly. I mean, I do, but it's because I can't lie about it. It's pretty obvious. It's one of those things you play.
Just check his battle tag. His name is, and you can see where his rank is.
But no, it's one of those games. If you're winning, you play until you start to lose and get angry. And if you're losing, you play until you lose so much that you're in elo hell and you can never get out of it. And yet we keep going back. Maybe it's because there are characters that we like to play. So let's get into it and go through our top characters. I'm going to start it off. This one is the bottom of my list, but just for the ease of playing him is Zenyatta. So I'm putting that on there because he's easy. His ult is a game changer. Can turn a fight, and for some reason I find it easier to aim with him. So I'm going to go with Zenyatta. He's on my top 10.
I knew you'd love playing with balls. I had him as your number one pick, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't find he's easy. And
No?
guys, don't forget at home, we do not discuss who our favorite things are. Our top tens, we don't discuss, we don't share. So we might repeat, overlap, whatever. Or I can always make fun of Matt because he loves playing characters with balls. He's not easy. I mean,
he's easy to use, but like
super low mobility. Yeah, his ult is great, but I mean, he's soft, man. He's a squishy dude. I mean, if I'm playing like a DPS character, even another healer, I know he's like my main target because he's instantly going down.
Yeah, but it's a team game, right? You're supposed to be protecting your backline.
Yeah, you should take your own advice on that one. Moving on. My bottom pick, probably because I was a Call of Duty fan, you could probably pick this one or know who I'm picking. Soldier 76. Mostly because I started the game with him. I'm sure like most people did. And I just dominated with him. I like his skill set. I like his escape. I was actually pretty decent at aiming with him. And when I started, I could probably carry a match or two.
Yeah,
I think he's just a safe bet, to be honest.
yeah, he's a safe pick. I like him because he doesn't have anything that's complicated or hard to understand. Unlike Moira, who's got 18 different abilities, not one of which I can use well. But anyway, yeah, no, Soldier's safe pick. Not much you can say about him. He's a safe pick. Pretty vanilla. Okay, the next one for me is I'm only picking him because the satisfaction when you do something good with him, I find him really, really hard to use well, is Hanzo.
Oh, God.
When you pick a headshot from like across the map with him, or you do something you intend to do, it's incredibly satisfying. And
I'm going to say
the factor's pretty high.
you're the reason why we're in Elo Hell when you pick Hanzo. You know what? I'm in an angry mood. I'm going to pick Hanzo because 1 out of 47 shots, I'm getting that headshot. And I feel great. We've lost, but I got a headshot.
You know that I never, ever, ever go DPS in competitive with you because you'll just yell.
I won't let you. That's
No.
right. But you're right. I agree. A good Hanzo is disastrous for the other team because he's like somebody who's accurate with him. Headshots, insane.
It's fantastic. I like him.
My next pick, and I feel like it's kind of like along the lines of your thinking with Hanzo, because I'm really terrible, but when I do something hilarious with him, I'm super proud, and it's Wrecking Ball. You know what? I watch the pros play him, and they don't even like touch the ground. They're just booping people left and right. And I don't, man, I can't control him very well. But when I do, and I do boop somebody, I'm like, yeah, get off my map.
Well, he's an annoying guy to play against. Just like for some reason he's really hard won. He's built this way, but he's hard to kill. When he's doing his little spin around the objective thing, it drives him crazy. But if you can play him well, you know, he's got some really, like, he can be really impactful, harassing and you know, those like environmental kills.
And that's the thing I have to get out of my mind when I play him. I'm not there for the kills. I'm kind of there to like disrupt the back line, get in, get out, get in, get out. But then, you know, you do a couple things right, and you're just like, I'm going to overstay my welcome, try to pick off that character, and next thing you know, you're dead.
Yeah, because all you have is a Zenyatta healing orb. And that's not doing anything for you.
Yeah, great.
Okay, my next one, another character with boop ability whose mobility is the biggest strength is Lucio.
God.
I like Lucio because...
I do too.
What?
I do too. I just feel like I should have like, we should have like guessed each other's list because I definitely know your top three so far.
Yeah, and you're going to get the next two for sure. But yeah, Lucio's fantastic. He's one that you can just drop in that shield at the right time. You don't have to worry too much about healing. You just got to be smart with positioning. You can pull people around the map. Yeah, he's sweet. And when somebody knocks you off the map and you actually wall ride back on the map, it's incredibly satisfying.
And plus, let's be honest, a great Lucio can make or break a team. Those guys who just stay in the air and hold that point while like 5-6 guys are shooting at him and he's just jumping, laughing, probably waving, giving you the finger. But you know what I mean? Yeah. He's a very disruptive dude.
Yeah.
My next, and I think we might overlap on this one.
Probably.
Zarya.
Yep.
There's something about Zarya. Like, I'm not a big tank guy. Like, I hate sitting there with the shield. I'm not good with positioning, but I feel like with Zarya, I have great positioning with her. I love her abilities, and really, I probably average like 50 to 60 eliminations with her, which boosts the ego, right?
Yeah, that's about it. The thing I like about Zarya, I've always liked her from the beginning of the game. She was one of the first characters that I actually tried to play well. And to be clear, I don't play her well. But I think she has a cool skill set. Like, just, you know, the shielding others, raising up her power. And if she's not in the thick of the fight, she's not really getting stronger. She doesn't do a ton of damage, and she's not really helping, you know. But if you have a good team, she's one of those heroes that you need a team behind you. If you just try to do it alone, you're not going to, you know, like eventually they're going to wear you down. Your shield only lasts for a few seconds.
Yep.
You're a good team and you can play aggressive with her. She's amazing.
I feel like we should reiterate that we're both absolutely terrible players. So if you did somehow manage to find our ranks, they're not high.
Or if you disagree with what we're saying, keep that in mind.
We're awful. We just love the game, and we think we should be better than we are, especially for how much time we put in. But we're terrible.
We're just trying to help other people who aren't great at games feel good about themselves and survive a game if they decide to jump into Overwatch. That's really what we're trying to do.
That's right.
You're not alone. All right. I guess I had Zarya too. So back to you. What's your number two?
Okay, who do you think my number two? Who's my number two? Who do you think my number two is?
What's he here? Hold on. Now you've already given 3, so you should only have 1 left. Wait, how many have you given? Have you given 3? 4.
Okay, did you do your own math? You've already given 3, so you should have 1 left in our top 5 each.
I know that. Okay, well, anyway, I think you're probably Mercy would be your next one.
Moira. Coming in at my number 2 is Moira. I know. I knew you were going to say Mercy. I knew it. Moira is one of those characters that's like, oh, number one, it took me so long to figure her out, which is kind of ridiculous. I'm sure if you're a pro player listening to this shit, you're like, Moira's like super easy. But anyways, Moira had to take time in my head to click in, but once she did, I was throwing balls left, right, and center, man, and loving it. and destroying, dominating. I think if anybody, that's the character I could take over the game the most when I'm in the zone.
Yeah, I mean, she's one I always find I just get kind of confused with all of the different things that she can do. But I mean, she's got a dash. She can heal. She can throw her healing orb, damage orb. She can do damage. Her ult is a heal/damage that goes through shields. Like, she's an amazing character. I think her dash is probably just one of the best moves in the game. Like, it's incredible, and you can choose where it goes. Like, but
her skill set is elite.
Really figure her out.
Yep.
I don't have the capability to play her that well, but she's awesome. I got confused because I thought I had I was doing the last one, but you're doing the last one, so that's why. Anyway, that's why I can't.
I'm just waiting for your math skills to click in.
Well, you know who my top pick is.
Of course, I know who your top one is. Doomfist.
That would be incredible. Pulling one out of left field. No, it's Reinhardt.
I'm so bad at playing Doomfist that I use his opposite hand to try to punch people. Yes, I knew it was Reinhardt right from the get-go. I actually picked your top 5. I knew it.
Yeah, they're the only 5 characters that I play.
I know. But let's be honest, Reinhardt is a great. Reinhardt is elite. That's a make-or-break character in your game. A super aggressive Reinhardt with great team backing him doesn't lose, man. And really, you just stand there and swing. But he does so much damage, and he's such a big target that he's just like blocking a path. And it's almost like a mental game, too. You're like, well, goddamn, I got to get around this Reinhardt to get through the next passage or get through the point or, get to wherever. Even though you could probably just circle around him. But regardless, he's just so big and he swings and he's intimidating.
I think at higher levels, maybe not as much, but I find at the level we play at, as soon as I charge in or I get in like past the front line, everyone panics because they're like, this big guy with a hammer is about to crush me, and they all turn on me, which then gives the team time, provided you have decent DPS, time to win the fight. And that's really what I try to do. When the team isn't there behind you, though, you melt real fast when your shield's down. But yeah, I mean, I have games with Reinhardt where I feel completely unstoppable. You don't have to aim anything. You just have to know how to position, when you can put your shield down to recharge it, and when to ult. That's about it.
Yep.
And when in those rare times where you like pick a Pharah out of the sky with your fire strike.
Best. You can aim at Pharah. Come on. What? Focus on down low. Focus.
Hey,
focus.
Once in a while, it's okay.
No, you're like the guys are getting past you. You're just like this there with the big shield, looking. Oh, I can get that Pharah up there. Meanwhile, you're losing a point over there. Come on. This is why I carry you. Jeez, we're on the team chat. 4 of the guys are like, "Where's our Reinhardt?" I'm just kidding.
It's more like everyone's like, "Where's our Moira heals?" And you're like, "I'm getting 60 kills over here, guys."
That's true. That's true. That's why I didn't put her my number 1, because obviously she's my number 1 favorite character in a sense where I could dominate. But my number 1 actual favorite character in the game is Doomfist. Just kidding. Mercy all the way. You knew that. I love Mercy's skill set. I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing it since before the time where they changed her ult, where she'd come in and like 5-man res. Like, come on, game-changing res. I just like her skill set. I've always been like a support type of player. Anytime I play an MMO or a video game, support is always the first type of character I like to play. You sit back, watch the action, direct the traffic, keep everybody alive. I feel like your job is just so important. And with Mercy, I don't know. I love her ability to fly back and forth. Her heals are phenomenal. I wish she had a little bit more health, but I mean, I guess that's up to me to figure out better positioning. But yeah.
Well,
I don't know. It's fun.
It's great. We go, like, whenever we play a game, it's like, okay, if you go Moira, it's because our DPS maybe isn't keeping up. But when you go Mercy, that's how I know you're really committed.
Yeah.
And when I feel the best. Like, if I'm Reinhardt and you're playing your Mercy, I feel pretty much invincible. Yep. Until our DPS sucks, and then you swap over to Moira to take care of that problem. But, yeah, your Mercy is great. And Mercy is an awesome character because she's one of those characters that has a lot to offer in that her skill set is simple and straightforward, but there's a lot of depth and nuance to how to playing her well. And maybe
Yeah,
you can say that about a lot of characters in Overwatch. Although I'd say, like, characters like McCree or Hanzo are really about, you got people who know the game might call me out on this, but I feel they're more about like just skill. Like, can you point and click the head? A character like Mercy is one where there's just so much little nuance in everything that you do to stay alive, to pick your heals, to know when to res, to know how long you can wait. All those things make her a lot of fun to play and grow into.
The one talent or skill set of hers that I've really tried to master is as you're flying to your target, you almost get like a boost in her flight that sends her like way high up in the air. Then you could kind of hold her as she glides down. But I find that makes her a pretty hard target to hit because then as you're floating down, people start aiming at you. So as soon as you take a little bit of damage, you're zooming down again. So people take their eyes off the prize, so to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I love her skill set. It's phenomenal.
And then of course you can always go Battle Mercy if you really are just.
Never. I don't think I've ever got more than like a kill or two. I can't aim with her. I can't aim in general. That's probably why I picked the characters I picked. Come on. Moira, straight line. Mercy, straight line. Wrecking Ball, I don't even aim. I'm just like booping people. Zarya, it's like a straight line. See, I can't aim. That's why I stopped playing DPS. Terrible. Brutal.
That's why I got Lucio and Reinhardt in there. So anyway, guys, that's our top 10 list of Overwatch characters. I guess 9. Because we had the overlap, but we want to hear from you. So go in the comments and tell us who you love to play in Overwatch. Do you love this game? Why do you play it? Who do you play? And any tips you have. And if you have any ideas for other top 10s you want to see or any other content you want us to dive into, please let us know. Don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe for more great content from Survivor Real Life. Tune in next time. Thank you.
If you ever want to challenge Matt to an easy one-on-one, let me know. I'll give you a battle tag. Thank you. See you later.